Jon Jones just did an interview where he revealed the real reason why he's ducking Tom Aspinall. And all this means that Jon Jones needs to be stripped and then get his title taken away. UFC just have this hope that Jon Jones is just going to return, and it's just not even hope, it's delusion. It's cope. This is just bad. Guys, this is another episode of Duck Watch, and I hate doing these back to back, but Jon Jones just did an interview. It was uploaded, and also Tom Aspinall posted some stuff trolling Jon Jones. Jon Jones responded. If you want to know more about this, I did a video on the same thing a couple days ago, but a lot has happened since. Basically, Jon Jones, the situation is this, Jon Jones was supposed to fight Tom Aspinall. It seems the UFC were interested. Obviously, us fans were interested. And it seems that Jon Jones, wanted this big bag. We've heard 30 million be thrown around, and it seemed like that the UFC, according to, insiders like Ariel Helwani, and just judging from what's going on, met the number and said, okay, fine, Jon, we'll give you the 20 million. And then when Jon Jones was actually presented with the opportunity, it seems like the answer is still no, which means only one thing. He does not want to fight Tom Aspinall, which makes sense, guys. I mean, Tom Aspinall, like I've said, he is a beast. I mean, compared to Jon Jones, where Jon Jones is older, I mean, this is him. Jon hasn't really fought a heavyweight all that much. There's still a lot of question marks about him. If he has a guy working a pace on him, I don't know. Does Jon fatigue? It's possible with all that extra weight. I don't know. But let's actually take a look at what's been going on these past few days, because, I mean, it just adds even more to this Jon Jones lore. So I want to start off with this. Tom Aspinall posted this on his YouTube channel, and if you guys watched my video from Wednesday, this might look pretty familiar. It's this video of Jon, and look, Tom confronts Jon, and watch, you guys are gonna see.
You want problem?
Jon runs away. He's about to run away, and yeah, that's pretty funny, guys. That's a funny idea, guys. This was my video literally from the other day. This was literally Wednesday. Streets.
You want problem with this guy?
Please. Sorry, no problem.
You want
The
problem?
same thing. Wow.
Come here.
Wow. I've been defending Tom this whole time, and he's just some content thief, huh? I think it's only right, Tom, I'm gonna put my address in the description. I'll be expecting some pay, you know what I mean? I know you got some money from that YouTube channel, so. But I also talked about this petition, which there is an update. Tom Aspinall actually posted the petition himself, which makes sense. He absolutely should, and I think everyone should sign it. And also, it has now hit 153 signatures, which is totally insane. I think this thing could get to 200K. It really depends. Maybe if this thing goes long enough, maybe even 300K. I don't know. But here's the big thing, right? There was this video uploaded of Jon Jones, and I'm going to show you guys Tom Aspinall trolling Jon and Jon responding. But here Jon talks about fighting Tom Aspinall, and you will see, guys, the real reason he is not fighting Tom Aspinall. And it's pretty clear as day. It's something I've been saying since day one.
Could we expect one more rodeo?
I don't know what life holds as far as fighting and competing. I do feel like I'll be a lifelong martial artist, whether I'm coaching others or taking exhibition.
Like, he's such a bullshitter, bro. Like, get to the point, man. This guy will talk about everything.
There's a lot of great competition still in the UFC. I do view myself as more than a fighter. And being in my position, I feel like I have a lot more options than a lot of the other fighters as far as the ability to leave and return and things like that. And so right now, I'm just focusing on love, happiness, kindness. We're in the quarter century mark. And this year should be a really special year. So this year, I'm saying yes to more opportunities. Hence me being here, meeting you.
So grateful.
I'm glad that I'm doing this. I've been meeting so many great people. I'm saying yes to more opportunities. I'm traveling more.
He is such I'm consciously being... Jon, just like he's such a yapper, man. Like, what? Follow-up question should absolutely be, which I don't think it's going to be, then, why don't you just vacate the belt? You don't even have to be hostile with Jon Jones. Look, I'm just saying, I understand you might be a little afraid of Jon. All right, we know his history. But the follow-up should be, well, then, that's fine. If this is truly something you don't want to do anymore, and I think Jon has a really good legacy. I know people try to, discredit his legacy in a way by, just poking holes, but I think he has a really impressive resume, so I'm not even going to deny that. But the problem is you just have to vacate this belt. And I honestly think at this point, because of all of this dragging Jon Jones has done, if he doesn't fight Tom Aspinall, I think that's honestly an L on his part. He should have just said from the get-go, look, I'm only fighting Stipe, and that's that. And I think a lot of people would have reacted better. But it's the fact that Jon Jones wanted to act like, nah, I'll fight anybody. I'm going to fight Tom Aspinall. He clearly wanted the UFC not to give him that 30 million number that he was asking for, so he could say, "Oh, I'm down," just the UFC doesn't want to pay me. Like, come on, John. Like, this is just pathetic, dude. No way you have to literally inflate your ego with lies, dude.
And that's just the wave I'm on, right? Consciously great people. I'm saying yes to more opportunities. I'm traveling more. I'm consciously being kinder to people. And that's just the wave I'm on right now. It's just like love.
Like, I'm sorry, bro, but like this music also just, and hearing John just say this, knowing his history, it just is so funny to me.
So grateful.
I'm glad that I'm doing this. I've been meeting so many great people. I'm saying yes to more opportunities. I'm traveling more. I'm consciously being kinder to people. And that's just the wave I'm on right now. It's just like love and kindness.
But this is the biggest part of the interview because this is what I'm talking about. This is why Jon Jones will never fight Tom Aspinall. Let's take a listen to what he has to say.
Yes, no one should be throwing anything. Right?
Cast the first stone.
Yeah.
I guess, like being champ so young, I feel like your career has been defined of being the champ. From 23 to now being 37, still champ today. Would you still love fighting the same way if you weren't champ?
No, I don't think I can ever be a person who loves fighting as a non-winner. For me, I'm so connected to winning. It's probably not even healthy. Like I see fighters that take losses and they smile and they hug their wives and they, hey, better luck next time. If I were to ever lose, I would be devastated. I'd be angry and I'd be upset and depressed. And that's just my winning nature.
And
for me,
I believe him here. He's 1,000% not lying. I mean, and honestly, like this ain't some big secret. I mean, this is something that I've been saying for a long time. It's clear to me, like John, I don't think obviously is afraid of Tom Aspinall to fight him. Like, I mean, this guy's fought everybody, so that's not what we're saying. But he is terrified of losing that. Oh, he does not want to experience that loss. And honestly, I don't really blame him. Not many people come out undefeated and with the records that he's achieved. I think, honestly, even his fights at heavyweight, I think deserve some credit. I don't think that's nothing just to, just sweep under the rug. But clearly, he cannot handle that. I mean, he is so close to retiring undefeated. It's just one more fight with Tom Aspinall. I think John knows that, and I think this just shows I don't think the fight's gonna happen. And I'm gonna show you guys this, okay? So take a look here. This is a video of Tom Aspinall. He's actually imitating a video of Jon Jones, which you guys are gonna see in a second. It's with Craig Jones and Tom Aspinall. And here's the video they're imitating from Jon Jones the other day. And it is a bit weird. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, I don't know what Jon Jones was thinking there, but he actually got a response though from Jon Jones, guys. He commented apparently saying rent free. That was his response. And I feel like that this is just what you say when you got nothing else to say. I mean, like what a comeback, John. Like let's all applaud. Like you're the one ducking him. Like this makes no sense. Like rent free. You're the champ. You're expected to fight the #1 guy. It's not unreasonable for him to call you out and say, hey, let's fight. Let's actually, let me be the champion, something that I deserve. And at the end of the day, guys, I think that we're going to get an announcement soon about this Jon Jones thing. I think that there's so much heat, so much tension right now. It is insane. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Check out my last video where I talked about the Jon Jones petition. You guys are the best fan base in MMA. Hit the subscribe button, like, comment, share, and I'll see you guys in the next one.